performed, and now I can put it inside really easily, as you see, in order to position perfectly the needle inside the tumors. I can verify the location from several aspects. I can also remove, as previously, any structure that avoid me to have a good vision. I can go inside the liver to see the tumor in a close view. I can put under transparency my tumor to see the position of the needle precisely. You see, it's really interesting to have such vision in order to avoid a bad positioning or to improve to perform a good positioning. Now I can also do some other things really important. I can have the security margin of the burning effect here. You see, 5 mm security margin, 1 cm here. I can show the size I want. If I take 5 mm, which is the minimum, what I see in this case is the fact that the burning effect will not be efficient because it is inside, the security margin is inside the vessels, and the big vessels. You see here it really clearly, and you know that the vessel creates a cooling effect when you want to try to do the thermal ablation with radiofrequency. You can also see that from inside points. If you want to go inside the vessel, it's feasible also. You see, we can do anything with the virtual world, and so you see the same information from inside. So what we can do is clearly not a thermal ablation like that. I remove the needle. I can also plan if I want to do a transluminal surgery. Perhaps you have already heard about transluminal surgery during the course. You know that the problem of transluminal surgery is to know how to go outside from the organ. So here, if I go in the stomach from the esophagus, it's what you see now, I can navigate inside the stomach. And my problem is to know how to go outside of the stomach in the good position. You see here, I can perform my virtual navigation in the stomach without any problem. And what I can do is, for instance, put the stomach under transparency. And you see that if I go outside here, I come immediately and through the biliary tract. So you see the great benefit of this virtual reconstruction is to provide you the possibility to plan anything. When I say anything, it's also the tool positioning for laparoscopy. So if I had the skin, again, I can place my instrumentation, laparoscopic tools, here, you see, and I can put my laparoscope on any instrument I want. And in the same way than for the needle, I can see the virtual view of my laparoscope when I move it. So all these tools are being performed in order to optimize your targeting and your tool placement, but we have also provided in this software the possibility to do resection. Here you know that for the liver you mustn't cut more than 70% of the liver. For the first tumor, you can also choose to reduce this security margin to less. What is important here is to resect. So we will resect virtually the patient to see if I will have enough liver after resection. It's really easy to do it. You see, I select 3 points that define a plane. So I do everything in live. It's not a video. It's only to understand the fact that it works really fastly. And you see, so I can put like this several cutting plane in order to optimize my placement of plan. And then, when it's finished, I ask to the software to do the resection. So I go fast and need to show you. Okay, it's already finished. As you see, virtual surgery is faster than a real one, and there is no blood injury. So you see immediately the result. And what is important, of course, for you is the volumetry. And you see we have immediately the volume here of the liver after resection. So the resecting part, and of course, you can compare that with the initial volume of the liver. Now, if you disagree with this choice of resection, like a game, you can go back and play again. And there is no risk for the patient, and it is a key point. You can test and try new surgery without any risk for the patient because you work onto the numerical copy of